I'm going to have a look at another one of these AliExpress like knockoff knives here. This one, I can't remember what the original name is for it. Like, I could put the original name in the description, like from the original knife. On AliExpress, they don't really have specific names for these things. Like, they have a really big generic long write-up, and this falls in basically the neck knife category, which is, I really don't like neck knives, but actually this one I found to be awesome. In myself, I would actually call it a punching knife, not really a neck knife. To me, the neck knives are like very short, very small, and they're more concealable, like say underneath the shirt. But this is actually kind of big when you look at it. When you see the pictures on it, it actually looks a little bit smaller than it is. Like, I was kind of impressed when I got it. And so this is what our knife looks like here, and this is how I'm sure this is how it's meant to be held. Like, this is why I call it a punch knife, because basically you're holding it with the ring, with the blade down, just like this, sort of like you would hold a karambit, but with the karambit, of course, you've got the blade that curves forward, but it's meant to be held like that. And also, of course, you can hold it the other way, and you can put your pinky there in the bottom and use it just like a regular knife, which, like, I'm just really impressed by the fit of this knife because it's so small, but when you get it in your hands, it just feels like it feels good. Like it feels better than what it actually looks like. The other thing is the ring. It seems to be the perfect size. Like, it's slightly big for my hand, but sometimes the rings are huge and sometimes they're like real small. You can't even get your finger there without like getting cut or anything, and this one's just about perfect. Like, if you look at it here, like how I'm holding it, how you would use this knife, which would be like in a punching motion like that, it's just like, it's perfect for that. And then when you look at the quality of the knife, the original one that I saw, I couldn't really tell the difference between the original manufacturer one and this one. It might just have to do with the scales or something like that. But the original one was in that same stonewash kind of finish. You can see the blade, how nice it is actually. The tip itself does not go to like a perfectly sharp tip. I don't know if that broke off or if it's just kind of like that. And we'll flip it around here so you can see the other side, which is pretty much just identical. And this thing retails for like well under $10. And you can see also, which is pretty important, you can see the thickness of the actual original piece of steel they made this out of. And I believe this is carbon steel also. I'm not sure what it is. If I can find out what the steel is, I'll put it in the description. The big disappointment on this is actually its little sheath. It's like, it's way too big and heavy for what it is, because you see all this material that does nothing. And the clip is actually, for once, it's a nice little metal clip, but it, again, like the where it is and everything, it's just kind of useless. I might take this clip off of this and, I don't know, do something with this plastic, but the big problem is when you put the knife in there, there's no tension at all. Like, you can practically just, you know, the knife just falls out of it. And if the idea is for it to be a neck knife and to be held upside down, I mean, that's ridiculous. So the sheath on this thing is absolute garbage, but you could probably make any number of things because it's just like a little poker. It does have a little upsweep here, but this knife is great. Like, of the ones I've picked up lately, this is one of the ones that where I didn't think it would be that great, but I am actually quite impressed with it. And then the blade also, if you look at the edge, it goes like this, and then it clips forward. It is like, it's fairly sharp. I mean, you could always sharpen it yourself if you wanted to, but it's, of course, this is made for being like a tactical knife. Again, where, I mean, the sharpness isn't the big deal. It's about using this knife like properly in the proper manner. So anyways, I mean, that's the cool little, I don't know what you want to call it, punching knife or neck knife, or, I mean, it's also a dagger. So anyways, thank you for watching.